Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Definitely good evening in the case of Sven, who's down there lurking in the background. Well, wherever you are, welcome, or as you stroll in, welcome to another episode 194 to be exact, a Wednesday afternoon live with me, SaleenDriver. The longest running Wednesday afternoon live stream in all of YouTube that I know of. The show that constantly strives to prove that we are the live stream about nothing in particular. Matt Dumit, for once, not the first person in the chat, but the second person. But Matt is always here. Good to see you as well. Sven is here. I'm pretty sure Sven is getting ready to collect the $10 I'm going to owe him after Mississippi State beats Florida. And that in 2 weeks. I think that's in 2 weeks. But before that, Florida has a date with Texas A&M. And we all know that Texas A&M is going to just beat the hell out of Florida. I mean, it's just not going to be close. Amada, good to see you, my dear. If you are in fact a my dear and not a sir, can't make any assumptions nowadays, or else you get kicked off the internet. Well, you may be horrible on run defense, Sven, but we don't have much of a running game, or we don't have much of an offense. So, I don't know. It might be a good game. Yeah, I know I say that every time, Amada, and because I know that the YouTube overlords are listening, and I have to make sure I cover myself. I mean, for instance, I've heard Sven's voice on various streams, so pretty sure he's a guy. So if I call him sir, I have a fairly high confidence that I'm not going to be misgendering someone and get kicked off. But you know what I'm saying. This is 2024. We all live in a world of constant monitoring and constantly being listened over by our our betters, our overlords, our elites. Matt can verify he has heard you. Okay, Matt, can you verify that Amada is a woman? Floridian, how are you, sir? Are you actually in Florida this week? Floridian is one of my watch guys. You'd be happy to know, Floridian, that as I sit here, I am wearing a Venezianico Meridi Oreo. You're in Jacksonville today. That is good. Let's see. This gender thing is absolutely absurd. Let people do what they want, and that's it. Well, in a perfect world, Sven, that would be the way that it should be. But we live in an imperfect world that is trying to be molded into a place where the masses, that's you and me and everybody else, bow down to the elites and the overlords and do what we're told and consume what we're told and work where we're told and live where we're told and all that good stuff. Now, Battle Angel, I know, is actually a woman because I've actually met Battle Angel. So, in fact, I call her the most long-suffering woman in all of the internet. And she knows why I refer to it like that, but Battle Angel is absolutely a woman. I've seen her with my own eyes. And unless I flunked basic biology, she's a woman. Okay, Amada is definitely a woman. We've talked over the phone. Oh, Matt and Amada talking over the phone. I wonder if we should make anything of that. And my friend LouTube is here. I don't know if Vic is streaming today or not, but Vic is not streaming in this time slot. And while we're on the subject, I have to thank VicTube Productions. Yes, you are 100% woman. But I have to thank VicTube for stepping in last Wednesday and helping entertain us all. My house was being torn apart, a lot of banging, and a lot of interesting music. The workers brought their own music. So that was interesting. But the house looks, well, after spending 4 days in a row cleaning the place, my house looks a hell of a lot better than it did before the project started. And we can check that big project off the list and move on to the next project, which will be the upstairs bathroom. Has to be gutted and redone completely. But we're going to wait till after hurricane season for that, because I may need to use that bathroom for any house guests that I might have if they shelter here. So, Lou wants to know, how far away from Hard Rock, Tampa? About an hour. Why? And good afternoon to you too, Zona. Are you coming down to Tampa to gamble? Oh, that would be interesting. If you are indeed coming to the Hard Rock Tampa, I would hopefully love the opportunity to watch the master at work. That would be cool. You're going to stay with me? No. No. Battle Age will help me. I imagine that. I wonder if Lou snores. But I may not be here in April, though. I'm heading back to Venice in April, so it would depend on when in April. But yeah, my mom and I and a very good friend of the family, who's not my broker, are going to go to Venice in April. We're not sure exact days yet. We have to wait until after the new year before we can book our flights. But yeah, I'm going to go back to Venice. Venice has captivated me, and I love the place, and I cannot wait to go back. There was a lot of fun, and it was a lot of fun seeing those places that my parents used to rave about all the time, and looking forward to going back. News to you, huh? Well, you live with the man. You know, I cannot speak to that. We've been talking about going to Tampa or Miami. Well, if you go to Tampa, I'd love to see you guys. Even if you go to Miami, if you go to Miami, I'd love to drive down there. I just did that drive a couple weeks ago to meet up with my friend Jason DeCastro, You've seen him in here. He goes by Design Atelier. So going to Miami wouldn't be bad, even though I don't speak the language. Come to Vegas. I've never been to Vegas. Honestly, I've never been to Vegas. It would be an interesting thing to see. Well, next time you guys plan a trip to Vegas, maybe let me know, see if I can make it happen. I'm not going to drive out there, but I can get on a plane. I've been flying a little bit lately. How bad could it be? Don't know if I'd be any good at gambling, but at least I can sample, Vegas food. Anyway. But if you watch the video from Uncle Lou earlier today, and why shouldn't you? You're supposed to be watching LouTube and LouTube on Uncle Lou on LouTube and LouTube TV. You're supposed to be watching those things like you should. I was actually shocked that Lou picked the Gators to win on Saturday over Texas A&M. That surprised the hell out of me. I'm not even picking Florida to win on Saturday, but my friend Lou, he gambles. He knows things, so he must know something I don't. I never claimed to be a college football guru, but he picked Florida to win, and he explained it. I don't think there's going to be much of a quarterback controversy. I think what you may see is a rendition of 2006 Chris Leak and Tim Tebow dynamic. I think you'll see that again with Mertz and Lagway. No, I have been watching BA, and I know there's a guy's trip to Vegas in January. I can't make it in January. I've got too much going on in Sarasota. I thought about it, but I need to be here. There's the opening at the gallery in January, and we got a lot of guests coming through. And I need to be here for that now more than ever, because eventually I'm going to be the face of the Bash collection. And January is a big month for the collection and for Ringling College and the gallery, and I can't get away. VidTube, good to see you, sir. Thank you. I thanked you earlier in absentia, but thank you once again for filling in for me on last week. I'm also going to drop the link in case anyone wants to come up. Yeah, I've been told that, Zona. I have to visit Vegas at least once in this lifetime. I've been told that. I believe that. I would like to visit Vegas. I'm really not sure how much good I'm going to be at gambling, but hey, see the sights, see what all the hubbub is about. See how many Elvis impersonators I can count. One of my wise ass friends locally says I should go to the Bunny Ranch, but I told him to shut up. We're not doing that. Oh. Do you gamble? I guess you'll go see shows. Yeah, I could see shows in Vegas. That that could be fun. But let's see. I also know for a fact that almost nobody here cares about except me is that Harvard football doesn't start until next Saturday, the 21st. So got one more week of no Harvard football. And I haven't decided. I probably will try live streaming the games again, reaction streaming again. I get 4 people show up at the most. So I don't know if it's worth it or not, but maybe I'll do it. But I'll enjoy watching the games anyway. Not as much stuff as Lou, but when we went this past May, we did a lot of stuff and gambled very little. Oh. Well, what is your game of choice, Battle Angel? Are you a blackjack person like Lou, or do you prefer, the slots, or are you a roulette chick, or what's your poison? I would probably play blackjack if I wanted to play anything at all. Hey, Albert Sancho is here. Good to see you, sir. Roulette and bubble craps. What's a bubble craps? I've never heard of bubble craps. Is that like bubble tea? I don't know. You play slot machines too. Okay, but what's bubble craps? Come in, click the link, come in here and explain that. It's a craps machine? There's a craps machine? I thought craps was dice. I wonder where craps got its name. I want to look that up. Where did craps get its name? I'm going to look that up. Hang on. The name craps derives from the French crapaud, meaning toad, which is probably a reference to the way players would squat down to shoot dice on the streets when craps tables were unavailable. Okay, well, that comes from the website Quora.com. And of course, we know the internet doesn't lie, so there you go. Let's see. Sven says someone has to hold the cash together in the family. That's why my wife never gave me money. To which Battle Angel replies, well, Lou and I aren't married. He doesn't tell me how to spend my money, and I don't tell him how to spend his money. Oh, BA. I wish we could clone you. Need a whole fleet of Battle Angels with that same attitude. Let me be me and you be you. God love you. Nobody wants to come into the yard? Nobody wants to come into the yard even to laugh at me about my horrible Florida Gators football team? Hey, we may not be so good. We may be 1-1, but you know what we're not? We're not Florida State. That's right. We're not Florida State. So Florida Gators may be many things, but we are not criminals. We are not Free Shoes U. We are not the clown college. We were never an all-girls school. We are not located in the asshole of Florida known as Tallahassee. We are University of Florida, goddammit. We are the oldest university in the state of Florida. And we have the prettiest campus, so fuck all of you. Okay, that's fine, Albert. You know, whatever you want. All are welcome. As long as you don't porn bomb anybody, that's fine. Nope, Florida is not Florida State. So my team may be down bad, but we're not down as bad as losing to Georgia Tech and Boston College back to back. And probably could lose to fucking Memphis. I'm wondering, Lou, if you're still here, Lou, are you going to do a preview and prediction of that game? I would love to see you do a preview and prediction of that game. Because I wonder if Memphis could take them on and beat them. I think, you know what? I haven't even looked up the odds on that game. I want to look that up real quick. Pulling up my score app here. Do you know the line for the Florida A&M game is down to 3.5? Florida State is favored by 6.5 over Memphis. It's in Tallahassee. I don't know. Is the ukulele going to be the quarterback? I think if the ukulele is the starting quarterback, Memphis has a better than average chance of winning that game. FSU enrollment is 60% female, 40% male, and the way their football team playing, I would question whether or not the 40% male are actually men, but never mind that. Nate the Great, just woke up from a nap, so Nate the Great is late. UF is more STEM focused for its 45% male, 55% female. Yep. But UF has real men. Norvell came from Memphis and they didn't like that he left. The game is personal. Good. Jason, I was just talking about you, sir. Talking about that I had just been in Miami recently to visit you. Not true. Yeah, I know STEM is science, tech, engineering, math. Yeah, I know that. That's because the University of Florida is where the smart people go. The dummies end up at Florida State. But I may be a little biased. A little bit. Little bit. So, but Jason is here. Yes, still editing. I was about to ask you. Still editing here and there. Many developments on the. Okay. Okay. Well, I understand that. I'm looking forward to the end result. Hang on, Nate. I'll be right there. I'm looking forward to the result of the of that video. Nate, why do you have Ballard's picture on your avatar?
Well, he was on ESPN, so I thought that'd be cool.
Oh, okay. He was? Wow, that's pretty cool. I did not know that.
If you look closely, he was on ESPN for the Bama game.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So you're late, sir.
Yeah, I'm apologize for that.
You're lucky I'm not paying you for this.
Yeah, you don't have to pay for
Didn't Lou fire you for being late?
Well, for Lou's morning show, yes. I haven't been on since, which is I'm a man of my word. So
I haven't been on one of Lou's morning shows in a while since it's been a while. I think the last one I was on was the one I was actually in studio at his apartment. Jeez, that was a long time ago. That was November.
Yeah, that's probably when he had the apartment. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Vic? He's late too.
No, Vic's in the chat, but Vic Vic has decided has not yet decided to grace us with his presence.
Oh, okay. I mean that's the thing. Okay.
You know, Vic, he likes those grand entrances, you know.
Yeah. Oh, my dad got a smoker grill. We have here.
Oh, wait a minute. Well, I got a special guest in the background there, but I'm hoping it's actually that person and not somebody else.
Right.
Can you turn your camera on? Maybe. Or maybe they don't have a camera. What the hell? Take a chance. TK.
Hi.
Yep, that's TK.
I still can't. Nobody can see my stuff in your chat room, and I just wanted to let you know.
Yeah, I can't figure it out. I mean, I check all the time. Why is he showing me?
I think you put some sort of block on my soul, and I have to go now.
What?
Oh, I have no idea.
Was she crying? Or laughing?
I don't know if she was fake crying or.
And BA know the court won, Saleen? The what?
I have no idea. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, I don't understand. Why did she leave? I was, I hadn't talked to her in a while. Oh, she's back. I think.
I was a trolling, bowling.
Oh, you gotta love Tiger Cat. She is a riot. I like TK. I don't care what anybody says. TK is good people.
Yeah, I like it. I like her too.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was YouTube Court was the last time I was on. That's right. I was defending Colby.
He wasn't generous.
Oh, you're right, BA. I forgot all about that. Jeez. And I won too.
Yeah.
Overwhelmingly victorious.
It
Kind of a
is.
crazy morning. I actually put a lot of effort into preparing for that court case. I wanted to be sure that I gave Colby every opportunity to win that case. What are you doing, Nate?
I was just sitting outside enjoying the sun and stuff. I just went out there just for a little bit.
Looks like a nice day out there.
Yeah. 84 degrees.
Wow, heat wave for Nebraska.
But yeah, no, it was supposed to be high of 90 today, but it wasn't really.
Well, 90 degrees in Nebraska, the whole state will burst into flames. Jesus Christ.
Well, I mean, in the summer, it's usually that hot here. Like it won't. Shut up.
Well, remember, you're speaking to a Floridian. Summer is kind of relative.
I know, but just we have more.
You guys, it is WrestleMania here. Back with some more news.
What is that? Stop that.
Is that me or is that you?
No, that was me. I clicked on something on another screen, and all of a sudden it started into this nonsense. I clicked on an ad, for God's sake.
This was one day in Omaha, 99 degrees.
99 degrees. Wow.
Yeah. They think you didn't think Omaha was that hot. It is.
Wait a minute, she's back again.
Hey, what's going on, dudes?
Not much.
It's 99 degrees where you're at, Nate.
No, that was just one. That was from one day. It was.
But I didn't think it got that hot over there.
Yep.
How you doing, Saleen?
I'm fine. No real complaints.
Did you watch the debate last night?
No. Waste my time with that nonsense.
Why not?
Because A, I already know how I'm voting, and B, to me, they're not really debates. I mean, when I think of the word debate, I think of two people or two groups of people, but in the end, two people sitting, across from each other, and somebody else asks a question, or questions are proposed, and then they have a discussion. They're not trying to do gotchas. They're not trying to step on each other. They're not trying to humiliate the other person. They simply put forth their point of view, and then the other side puts forth their point of view, and then they have a discussion about it. They don't sit there for 90 minutes and hurl insults at each other and try and convince people that they're right and the other person's wrong, when we all know that 90% of the electorate right now has already made their decision. We're just playing in the margins, and it's nonsense, and it was never going to be a fair debate anyway, considering the host of the whole thing.
Well, okay, yeah. I mean, okay. What else was I going to ask you? Oh, so what are we going to do about me not being able to chat in your? It makes me feel like a
second-class citizen.
Yeah, or a criminal or something.
I don't know. I mean, I keep the only thing I haven't tried is shooting a message to YouTube support and saying, I've searched for this particular ID and it doesn't appear on any block list that I'm familiar with, and yet you know, this person can't post on my streams. So
You sure you love
I
me
don't
still?
understand it. I really don't. I mean, I checked StreamYard. I'm not paying for StreamYard, so I don't even have a block list on StreamYard that I know of. I checked YouTube. Well, let me check here. Yeah, I'm looking right at it. I checked on guests and I look at banned guests. And there are none. There are no banned guests.
That's weird.
But that's on StreamYard. Now hey, Watch 62, how you doing, man? Yeah, I know, Lou. You know, the minute I said YouTube support, I said that's probably the dumbest thing I've ever said.
It's okay. I can be a ghost in the chat. I'll just be your favorite ghost in the chat.
Or you could be here.
Or I could be in the StreamYard.
Yeah.
Or how do you know I'm not actually a ghost that's in the StreamYard?
This is a good question. Let me check one more place real quick. Hang on.
I think you had my IP address blocked.
I had your what?
I think you somehow have my IP address blocked from everything that's possible in the world. Maybe
I don't think that's possible, considering that IPs
I wouldn't be on here, I guess.
Yeah, because IPs are constantly changed all the time.
But okay. But what about on my computer? That's not the same one.
No, well, it can be the same one, but you know, IPs are supposed to be dynamic. Every once in a while, they do get changed. I'm looking at my block list right now, TK, and
I believe you. I think it's just some glitch. It's all right.
What the hell?
It's all right. I get it.
Yeah, I mean, it's all right. You say it's all right, and I believe you when you say that. But the other thing is, it's frustrating that I can't figure out why this is the way it is. When I said, you know, Brad Pitt's here.
Hi, Brad.
There you are. I was going to say you got to say bread the way you say bread.
Well, I can't say it really loud right now because I'm like in the living room. You know what I'm saying? I just called in real quick because I just wanted to tease you and troll you a little bit.
Oh, that's fine.
But I mean, like in a good, fun way, not in a bad way. Also, and to tell you that I still can't write in your chat room.
Well, I'll work on it some more. There's got to be.
I mean, well, it's okay. Just so you know, because like I have heard you say, well, some people don't show up anymore. I just can't write nothing in the chat room.
I know that. I know they do. You know, maybe if.
But you know what's weird? My comments will show up on your video comments.
Yeah, I know that.
So it's a chat room thing.
Does it have something to do with? Wait a minute. I wonder if it has anything to do with, am I subscribed to your channel? Which I thought I was. Hang on.
I'm sure you unsubscribed.
Tiger Cat. No, come on. Well, let's check that, make sure. Tiger Cat.
TK Live.
It's at TK_live09, right?
Yeah.
Don't ignore me.
Okay, you're not hidden. And I am subscribed.
You're subscribed? Are your noties on?
Yeah, of course.
You have your noties on even?
Yeah.
Wow.
The Bud Light controversy. Oh, I've got to watch that. I haven't seen that.
Oh, I'm coming back tonight too with Scott Peterson's new trial stuff. Well, if he gets a new trial, but that's neither here nor there. If you're subscribed with your noties, you'll see.
Okay. Oh, here's a new troll for me. I haven't seen this one yet. Chavez, have I hidden my pets yet?
Chavez y Chavez.
I don't have any pets.
Look, if I ever saw anyone killing or eating one of my pets, they wouldn't have to be worrying about ICE or the police or anybody else. They'd have to worry about me first. Okay. Like
that story coming out of Springfield, I didn't think anything would ever shock me again, but that story coming out of Springfield just blew my mind.
It's just, well, I didn't hear all that other stuff. I just heard about the duck thing from that one guy on a video, and I couldn't hear anymore. I'm like, absolutely not. Get them out of the fucking country now.
I mean, I'm not a cat. I've owned cats before, but I don't consider myself a cat person per se. You know,
I'm just an animal person. Period.
But you know, the cats that I did own, I mean, one I didn't like, but she was a chinchilla Persian, and they're kind of bitchy. But the other two cats, they were great cats. They were friendly and social, and you know, I loved them to death. But if somebody did that to, you know, one of those two cats, I would be pissed.
I mean, I don't know what if it is true or not. I don't even want to look into it because it just disgusts me so much. You know.
Hey, look at Battle Angel doing movie quotes and shit.
Is that from Ghost?
I know that's from
people who think
it's not true, then all the people that are reporting this on the internet are lying. Okay, that's fine. And Jews do control, and Jews do control the world, Lou. We've been over that part. No, what was that with Emilio Estevez and Charlie Sheen, and they were in the West? Oh, come on. What was that movie?
I have no idea.
The Western with and Young Guns. Thank you. Young Guns. Thank you, BA. Oh, God, that was going to frustrate the piss out of me. I'm telling you. Yep, Matt Dumit got it too. Young Guns. If K-Dog was here, he would have gotten that before any of us. And yeah, I remember watching Young Guns, and you know, like Charlie Sheen's in it, and about what 1/3 of the way through, Charlie Sheen gets killed, and it's like, fuck, you killed Charlie Sheen? Not even halfway through the movie, you blew him away. God, yeah. Oh, and Kiefer Sutherland was in it. There him. And the guy who played Chavez, Lou Diamond Phillips, was that his name?
Probably.
All the girlies love Lou Diamond Phillips. He's just Rabbit Jamma really. Taylor's here. Hola to you, sir.
You've seen one Lou Diamond, you've seen them all.
Oh, how's the job?
Good. Great. Awesome. Fantastic. Fabuloso.
You get free samples?
Not free. Nothing is ever free.
Well,
one time we did get one thing free. It was a promotional thing that when we first got these certain gummies and we got one free, I was shocked. But usually, I mean, we can get some things for $1, but it's usually products like that either came out not exactly what they like, either too low or too high, so they can't sell them at the, you know, because they're not exactly what they say. If it's not 10 milligrams, it's only 8. Well, then we can get those for like $1.
Person in the background, turn your camera on, please. Yeah, okay.
If she agrees to sell you her trinkets and quote unquote other things for 50% off, will you unblock her?
Other things, quote unquote. What does that mean? My weed?
I have no idea what he's talking about. She's not blocked. I mean, she is blocked, but
I'm
I
blocked
can't
from
figure
your
out
life,
why she's
Saleen.
blocked.
I'm blocked from your life.
Have you seen the reports on the internet that the Jewish army is raping Hamas babies?
Yeah, no, I have not, because that doesn't happen.
But have you seen the reports on the internet that say it is happening?
No, actually, I haven't. No, honestly, I
Must
haven't
be
seen
true.
I haven't seen any reports like that.
I just figured it must be true and reported on the internet.
Oh well. They also report that Israel has space lasers.
Oh, you talking about Marjorie Taylor Greene?
He's in love with her.
Oh, I love Marjorie Taylor Greene. She's a riot.
Would you have sex
Well,
with
she's
her?
the one that said that, Selene.
Yeah, I know. But you know, I
Saleen,
don't believe everything she says either.
Saleen, would you
No,
have
I
sex?
would not have sex with Marjorie Taylor Greene. No.
Would you date her and have sex with her?
I don't think she'd date me because I'm not a Christian man.
Forget about whether or not she dated you because you're a Christian or not. She wants to date you. She wants to get in your pants right now. Would you do it?
I think she only dates married men.
Damn it.
Yeah, that's a shame. Well, I have a particular, I have a particular heavy attract. And it's pointed out by my family all the time. I seem to be pointed out to be pointed in the direction of blonde women mostly.
Well, she's a man, though.
Yeah, she looks like a man.
Not to me, she doesn't. But
I'm sorry, Saleen. I can be honest about which women are beautiful and which women are ugly, and that woman is in no way, shape, or form in any way attractive.
Okay, well,
you're attracted to her political beliefs, not her face.
If you look at the evolutionary chart and there's the missing link, and then you put a picture of her in there, like it fits right in with the pattern.
That's exactly right. Look,
she's the missing link.
Let me put it to you this way, and it's the truth. Admit it. If she was a flaming liberal, you would call her a horse face, cow, bitch, ugly, white trash, horse face, all that.
Yeah, do you think she's smart?
Hang on a minute. Let me pull up a picture.
Do you think she's smart, Saleen?
Well, I would have to say that MTG is not the most beautiful woman in the world, but she doesn't exactly make me want to puke.
I mean, I understand agreeing with someone politically. Like you and Chess Hall have the same political beliefs, but like, is he smart?
I don't know.
So is Marjorie Taylor Greene smart?
I didn't know that Chess Hall and I were politically similar. I never actually talked to Chess Hall about anything political.
What about Unc? You and Unc share the same political beliefs.
That I don't believe at all.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta say, MTG, she may not be the most attractive woman in the face of the earth, but then again, she is better looking than Big Mike.
What about Nick Fuentes? Y'all share the same political beliefs mostly.
I don't know anything about Nick Fuentes at all.
You don't?
No,
you don't even know that name?
I know the name.
You don't know who he is?
Wait a minute. Nick Fuentes.
He's the anti-Jew Trump guy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Him. I thought he was a head coach. That's why I got confused there. I honestly, I've not heard Nick Fuentes speak very much, but when I have heard him speak, I'm thinking to myself, this guy's out there like on Pluto or something.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. I don't listen to him much. He doesn't have anything to say that I have.
Right. So the point is, Marjorie Taylor Greene is not smart. You just agree with a lot of her political beliefs, but she's a man and she's an ugly man and she has King Kong feet and an
King
Adam's
Kong.
apple.
I could say the same thing about Michelle My Belle Obama, but you know.
Well,
Right. The difference is you're saying that about Michelle. You're saying Michelle Obama's ugly because you disagree with her politically. You're
Exactly.
No, I'm
saying that
saying
you're
she's
saying
ugly.
Marjorie Taylor Greene is hot because you agree with her politically, and that's just fucking weird.
it is
Yeah.
No, I
Okay,
just said
Saleen.
MTG wasn't the most attractive woman in the world, but and then again,
Okay,
she's not Michelle
Saleen.
Obama.
Okay, I have a question. Then you just said that she's not the most attractive woman in the world. Okay, so you don't think Michelle Obama is the most attractive woman in the world? But
No,
can you remove your political beliefs for 5 seconds and
yeah, that's easy.
be technical and be real and look at just the outside? Who is more attractive to the eyes?
Between the two of them,
Yes.
I'd rather take an overdose of saltpeter.
What's that?
So Marjorie Taylor Greene would be your choice then because of the whole Peter thing. I read your rap loud and clear.
Okay.
Who is more attractive, Saleen?
Marginally, I would say Green is marginally more attractive than Obama. You know, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Michelle Obama's look.
I don't know. She just seems attractive to me.
Well, okay, you know, opinions vary. I'm
Is
more
she a, all
attracted to blonde women
right,
than I am to
that's fair.
anything else.
That's fair. Now, is she a woman?
Yes, she's a woman.
Okay. Thank you.
And,
What is a woman?
for the record, in case somebody out there is thinking it right now, oh, SaleenDriver wouldn't date a black woman. SaleenDriver has actually dated 2 black women in his life, and 2 Cuban women for that matter.
a Latina.
I dated 2 Cuban women while I was at University of Florida because they were hot.
Latina.
And one and both of the black women I went out with while I was living in Atlanta because they were very funny, very attractive, and very smart. And yet I ended up with a blonde woman as my wife. So go figure.
Oh, I thought your wife was a brunette.
No, well, it depends on which picture you're looking at, but I mean, her hair color changed a lot. But naturally, her hair color is dirty blonde.
Yeah.
Now look at my daughters. Both of them are dirty blonde.
You're attracted to your daughters? You're taking this MAGA thing. You're taking this MAGA thing way too far, buddy.
Yeah, that's weird.
Stop it, Lou.
Trump wants to fuck his daughter, but that's sick, man.
Lou, you're reaching.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
You're thinking of Biden, actually. He was the one taking showers with his daughter, but
That's not what she said. So,
well, it's in her diary. So Daniel
but
Barry.
that's not what she said. But that's not what she said. So, I'm talking about what Trump said. So,
Oh,
no one is at Biden or his daughter has never said that took a shower with Biden. So,
you sure about that? Okay.
Positive. In fact, she said it didn't happen in crystal clear English.
Yeah. Okay.
Like multiple times in the last 2 years. So.
And why would she lie in her diary then? That's what I'm wondering.
Well, because she was 14, and I don't know. Why do 14-year-olds do a lot of the shit they do? I don't know.
You know, I don't know about what she wrote, and I have like 14% left on my phone. So can you give me the cliff notes on what she wrote in the diary?
She wrote that she had, that her father walked in on her while she was taking showers. That's the cliff notes.
Well, but that she said that he did it on purpose, that he would leer at her.
That he did it on purpose. The transcript of her is out there. All you have to do is Google it if Google hasn't censored it yet.
So she says now that she wrote it because why? What is her reasoning now?
She
Probably
just
because
said it
there's
didn't
getting
happen.
pressure from the family to recant.
I need to.
Just Dr. Bob is here. Good to see you. Dr.
Bob.
Well, why did you make an offer to a guy in Bakersfield for a watch and you hope he doesn't answer back? Why would you make an offer in the first place? Oh, and Lou, to answer your question earlier, no, you can't buy a $3,000 watch from me for $1,500.
Why?
Because I'm not selling anything right now.
Well, rent me some.
Okay, I'll rent you
You
a
rent
watch.
to
No
own?
problem.
Okay, how about rent me a $3,000 watch for a year for $500?
No. I'll rent you a $3,000 watch for a year for $1,500, but you have to sign a contract that I get it back.
Dang.
And
No.
you can't damage
So
it.
wait, to rent a watch for a year costs half as much as you would pay for one?
No, I just pulled the number. I'm using his numbers. He pulled the numbers out of God knows where, but
I want a watch that would cost $3,000 used, but I want you to sell it to me for $1,500. Friends and family.
A used watch? Oof.
He's thinking about his staff.
And no, I don't want one of those things from the Long Island Watch Company.
No, I was thinking.
I want something with a name on it.
Gucci.
How about Omega?
Yeah.
I'd probably order a watch from you, but you probably have my address blocked, so you know.
Your address?
Yeah, I don't know. Somehow you probably made the postal code made it to where I couldn't send you anything and you couldn't send me anything.
The post office hates me. They wouldn't do anything I asked. If I asked them to loan me a quarter, they wouldn't give it to me.
Then go to another post office.
That's because you're always complaining.
Dandy's here. Rational Democrats are going to see control. Okay. Is there such a thing as a rational Democrat or Republican? I would argue not. Seiko BFK, but the rare yellow one. BFK? Oh, it's a kinetic. Okay, that's one.
His name is Brian fucking Kelly.
Buying rare watches are just kind of buying gold off Fox News for it. Okay. What is this?
Wait, hold on. You're Saudin.
That's like
what?
Yusraudin.
That's like a Middle Eastern name.
Oh, I'm trying to figure out a patrol name. I'm trying to
figure out if there's a troll name attached to that. That's all, Lou. I've got to say that sounds like a name you'd come up with.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
Yusraudin.
We need to translate it.
That might actually be a name.
That sounds like a Japanese noodle dish. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to keep an eye on that one in case I got to kill it. Big Tube is here.
Uh-oh.
Hi, Vickley.
Yeah, good afternoon. Yeah.
Are you in your man cave?
What's that?
I'm down. Yeah, I'm downstairs.
Basement?
Yes, the floor. Yes, the floor upstairs is being worked on.
Yeah, I've been told you to start streaming down there for 3 years ago.
Yeah. I don't know if y'all could hear any of the machines upstairs, but yeah, they're having to grind down the floor and they're going to refinish it. So, okay,
Oh,
y'all don't
no, I
hear
can't
hear
hear.
any noise.
All I hear is you.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
good.
good. Okay, good.
Maybe a little bit of whining, very faint, but not a problem.
What's
Okay.
all that noise?
Yeah,
Ignore
yeah.
him.
I just told you they're working on the floor.
It's annoying.
Lou, did you
Yeah.
hear my request earlier of
Can you mute him?
Why?
Because we don't need all that background noise.
Okay,
I
so
can't
so
hear
so
any
it,
background
so
noise.
it is too loud. Okay.
Lou, can you do that request I made of you earlier?
What was that?
Do a preview and prediction on Florida State Memphis.
Oh, I am. Yeah. I'm doing that one tomorrow. Yep.
Are you
Yeah,
going to do it? Are you going to do it with or without White Tonto?
Oh,
White
without
Tonto.
regular. Yeah, no White Tonto. If they lose, I'll bring White.
White
If they lose again, I'll bring White Tonto out.
Do you
Okay,
know
hang on
how
to the White
hard?
Tonto. Hang on to the White Tonto for a second. Saleen, I was going to tell you something and I forgot, so never mind.
Oh, okay. I am praying. I mean, I have never. Well, I can't say never, but it is rare that I want something or to happen as much as I want Memphis to roll into Tallahassee and beat Florida State. You people, well, Lou does because he hates a team as much as I hate. I mean, he hates South Carolina as much as I hate Florida State for similar reasons. But I want Florida State to lose to Memphis more than I want, almost as much as I would want Florida to win an SEC game this year. I mean, may not happen. I cannot, the words fail me, and words rarely fail me, but words fail me to the level of how much I want Memphis to beat Florida State.
Well, I mean, everybody wants Florida State to lose this year. They're the most hated team on the planet right now.
Yeah, that may be,
Except
I
except maybe
appreciate.
Colorado.
I appreciate that, but the thing is, I've hated Florida State at that level for decades, and all the rest of you are catching up to me.
Yeah.
Well,
I hate
not
Florida
really. Your
State
hate's
so much.
pretty
I've
deep.
literally prayed for their buses to crash.
Well, dude, you shouldn't
Right,
do
that's
that.
because you're a
What
Florida.
do you hate
You're
more,
a
though?
Florida man.
What do you hate more, Florida State or your sister?
My sister.
Well,
Oh my gosh, Saleen.
I mean, he said before.
He doesn't mean it.
Yes,
He
I do.
does.
Yeah, I
No,
think
you
he
don't,
does.
Saleen. No, I don't.
I think he does.
To be able to hate your sister, I mean, that's never mind. I'll just stay quiet.
Well, I understand that's extreme, and I appreciate your point of view, TK. I really do, and I understand it. But the damage she's done, yeah, I mean, the damage
Can I
she's
ask
done.
one thing? Can I ask one quick thing? Are you the only one that hates her this much, or does a lot of people hate her?
I don't know how much other people in friends or whatever or acquaintances.
No, I mean in the family. In the family.
Oh, no, my level of anger against her is I'm on a level on my own. I mean, for example, my mom is, that's her daughter, that's her kid, and I can't expect, nor could anyone expect a mom to be at that level with one of their kids unless something dire happened, and that hasn't happened as far as she's concerned. And my two daughters still talk to their aunt every couple of years, it seems. But yeah, in terms of my level of dislike of my sister, I'm on my own.
Yeah.
Did she come to any of your dad's services when he passed away?
Nope.
Thank you. Was that a choice she made or a choice that was made by somebody else for her?
That was a choice she made.
Okay. So I hear you on your mom, what you're saying, like that's her daughter, blah, blah, blah. So I guess your dad felt that to a less extent.
Well, I mean, that's his daughter. He never wanted and never expected to have 100% communication cut with
Right.
his daughter, and my mother never expected a 100% communication cut with her daughter.
But I
But
thought, yeah,
that's
but
what
you
happened.
said she would come to dinners and stuff, though.
She used to.
Yeah, that was decades ago.
Oh, so it's not recent. She hasn't done this recently.
No, this has been going on this has been going on since longer than I've been divorced.
Oh my god! Because like I literally thought like maybe 1 or 2 Thanksgivings ago, you were even talking about how, or one of these
No,
holidays, y'all were together,
no.
and you said you didn't talk to her at any of it.
The last Thanksgiving that she and I were in the same, we're at my parents' house Thanksgiving was 2010.
Dang.
And it's 2024.
Can you
Yep.
repeat? Can you repeat everything you said in the last 10 minutes? I'm having a hard time hearing you because all that Vic's background noise.
Vic, ignore him.
And Norm, buddy.
So you said you and your sister get along pretty good, then?
No. Dr. Bob says, I watched a guy unbox a 60-pound mystery box of watches on YouTube. He allegedly found a real Rolex Daytona and a Patek Perpetual. Yeah, that sounds too good to be real. No. I because Daytonas and Patek Perpetual calendars are probably two of the most popular watches to fake. Yeah, just no.
Can you get me a fake one then?
Can I get you a fake one?
Yeah.
If I asked around, I probably could. Yeah.
I mean, these bumpkins up here don't know the difference.
But you have a Rolex.
Yeah, something else.
Oh, you have a Submariner. But still, it's a Rolex.
Okay, Saleen, I'm about on 10% on my phone, and
Okay.
so I'm going to take off. Thank you for allowing me in the StreamYard and
You are
hashtag
always welcome,
unblock
TK.
TK.
You're always welcome, and I'm going to keep working on this problem that we have.
Hashtag justice for TK. Hashtag,
Yeah, hashtag freedom for TK.
Yeah, free TK.
Free TK and hashtag.
In fact, I'm gonna put. Hang on, I'm gonna put that in there.
TK.
Is
Hashtag.
TK going live tonight, or is this getting delayed and perpetually again?
It's not getting delayed perpetually again, Lou.
Yeah.
So you're going live tonight?
Yes.
What
Yeah,
time
so
will
you're
that
going-
be?
8 p.m. Eastern.
Oh,
All right, it's gonna go live for TK and on. Yeah.
I gotta go too. This background noise is unacceptable.
What?
Ignore
I
him.
love
It's not you, Vic, too.
Saleen.
TK,
No,
I will try. You're going live at 8.
Yes.
Can I show up?
Of course, you're not blocked.
Well, yeah, but you say I have a behavior problem, so I'll try and behave.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I mean, you could do whatever. I mean, no, you could do whatever you want as long as you don't insult me. But
I won't insult you.
but you're not blocked. All your stuff can be seen,
I don't know why. I work on it. I will work on it. I promise. I swear on the souls of my children, I will work
I
on it.
believe you, dude. I just think it's something
It's
cosmic,
something
maybe.
stupid.
Maybe it's
gotta be
cosmic.
something
Celine, maybe we shouldn't be friends at all ever. Maybe it's
Nah.
maybe it's some cosmic force saying that we're just oil and water, vinegar and what is it? Oil and water, fire and ice.
Right.
hot
Well,
and cold.
you can always just make a second account. Make so that you can comment in Celine's chat.
Well, I would, but that's too much trouble. I think he should just unblock me.
Work on it.
Because I did try to do that one time and he blocked me because it came in with a troll name. So that was blocked too.
maybe that's why. I don't know.
I'm gonna get it figured out.
Okay,
Somehow,
I'm
I
just
don't know.
teasing you. You know all this
Go,
stuff. I'm just teasing
go.
and stuff.
I know. Go charge your phone.
All righty. See y'all tonight.
See ya.
CTK.
Okay,
Bye.
bye, TK.
Bye.
But and that was the Tiger Cat.
Yeah, yeah. Speaking of Rolexes, did you hear about how Ricky Pearsall, former Florida wide receiver, that he got robbed over a Rolex. He was like being robbed at gunpoint, but he
Yeah, I heard
refused
him. I only heard that he got
give
shot.
give the thief the Rolex. So he got
What's up,
shot.
TF?
Yeah, so he got shot, and then after and then now he's showed up on TV, with that same still wearing that same Rolex. So
I only heard that he got shot in the chest and that he's okay. I didn't know
yeah,
that. I didn't know that he was. I didn't read the part about being he was being robbed for his
yeah,
Rolex.
yeah, he got shot over his Rolex. Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, so is that what you would do, Celine, or?
Well, I try not to wear the really fancy watches out in public too much.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because of that.
So
But if
what would
somebody-
you do? Would you have given up your Rolex, or would you rather get shot?
I'd rather not get shot. So if the choice is give up my watch or die, I'm going to give up my watch. I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I can always buy another watch. I can't buy another life.
That is true.
And yes, if the inevitable question is coming, if somebody was going to carjack me for my Celine, yes, I'll give up the Celine as long as I get to walk away.
How old is that Celine?
In
Like
April, it
20.
will be 25 years.
At 25, yeah. It's
April
almost
15th,
25.
2025, it will be the 25th anniversary of the purchase date of that car.
Yep. All right. Yes, I guess your car is older than your younger kid, right?
Yes. The Celine is older than my younger daughter, and not much younger than my older daughter,
Yep.
who will actually turn. If I can do the math real
27.
quick, 27 in November. She will be 27.
Yep.
Which that puts her officially in her upper 20s, and I think I'll have a little. I think I'll have a little fun trolling her.
Oh no, not the upper 20s. Yeah, I'm getting old. Yeah.
Yeah, should I troll her about that, or should I just kind of let that go?
Nah, I would let it go.
Troll her.
Yeah,
He's like 30 something, but I'm just kidding. Don't do it.
Yeah, I don't think I want to risk my life trolling my daughter about her age.
Right.
That would be bad.
Yeah. I showed my dad once about his age.
And she'll just remind you that you're coming up on the big 60. So
Yes, I am.
yeah.
In fact, I'm almost exactly 6 months away from being 60.
I'm how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 days away from my birthday.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, I just remembered something. On the 13th, I have to change my insurance cards.
The 15th is my birthday. Oh, September.
Thank you for reminding me of that. That would have been bad if I was driving around with expired insurance cards.
I guess you're welcome.
Yeah, well, appreciate it.
um,
Now, what's this? In LA, I assume that's Los Angeles, people track which women's Instagrams and wait until they post out of the country. They come back to a robbed closet.
the hell?
Yeah, I've heard of stories like that.
Los Angeles is a dumpster.
That's why I like my expensive SLA Seiko. Only other watch nerds know how much it cost me. Yeah, and I own a couple of SLA Seikos, so I know what those things cost. I've heard of robbers handing Seikos back to the victim. I've heard of that too. Yeah, people, they look at a Seiko and they think they got a cheap piece of shit. Where some Seikos are multi-$1,000, really, actually very fine timepieces for what they are. When they think of the high-end watches, they don't think of the right ones. So. But I like my watches. I kind of like to keep them, so I hope I don't get robbed. When I went to Italy a few months ago, I only brought 2 watches with me, and they weren't very expensive watches. They were watches that if somebody did grab it and take it from me, they were easily replaced. Nothing rare or crazy about them, but I definitely it was fairly cool in Italy, so I was wearing a lot of long sleeve shirts anyway, so nobody really saw what I was wearing, but I knew what I was wearing. So,
have you ever been to Vegas?
Nope, never been to Vegas.
Me either.
Would like to go. Don't really have an excuse to go to Vegas, but and I know Lou and some of the other guys are going to Vegas in January, but I already explained earlier in the video, in the stream, that I can't go. But if they were able to do it again next year, I would try and I would ask first, of course. Not everybody here likes me, so me being me trying to insert myself into a guy's weekend at Vegas, and if some of the guys don't like me there, obviously I wouldn't go because I don't want to make anybody mad. But I wouldn't mind.
I mean, I think the annual thing is like once a year, but it's like in late January, I think.
Yeah, the problem is, as I explained earlier in the stream, January for my family is filled with a lot of big events surrounding the glass art collection, and it's almost impossible for me to get away. Particularly now that I'm supposed to be sort of transitioning into the role, a role of point of contact when it comes to the collection. So I have to be around.
Right. Becky there?
Oh, Dr. Bob, yeah, I am a mensch. What can I say? But I also rub some people the wrong way. So, It's all in good fun. You should go and bicker with the roulette dealers with a triple double zeros. I wish I knew what that meant, or if that was something that could be funny or not. But give me 30 seconds. I want to get another bottle of water.
Okay.
All right, how is the noise level?
Doing good, Vic. It's doing good.
Okay, well, that's good. Yeah.
There was no noise level, Vic. You were fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't hear a thing other than you.
Okay, well, that's
It
good.
was just
Yeah, Lou was just screwing with you, as usual.
Yeah.
But Lou's particular shtick is to screw with everybody.
Right.
That's why we all like Lou.
Yep. Yep.
The Las Vegas casino odds are becoming more ridiculous. Okay.
Yep, they are.
I don't know. For me, gambling is sort of along the lines of I don't hate my money that much to gamble. So
Yeah, you hate your money enough, right? Same thing with strip clubs, right? You don't hate your money enough, right?
Well, I've been to strip clubs. I mean, it's not like I've never been to a strip club or anything like that. It's just that, there are better ways to throw my money away than throw it at women that I can't shtup or playing games that I can't win.
Yeah, I've been gambling in Atlantic City. So,
well, let me put it this way: if somebody gave me a couple of $1,000 to do with what I will, and they said, well, you could go to a strip club and look at naked women and give them money. Okay, what do I get in return? If I touch one of them, one of those 800-pound gorilla bouncers is going to break me in half.
yeah, yeah.
None of them are going to go home with me, and I get nothing out of it other than I lost a whole lot of money and I got to see some naked women. Well, I can go on the internet and see naked women, whatever. So, and if I go gambling with a couple of $1,000, the odds are I'm not gonna make money. The odds aren't even good that I break even.
Yep. Yeah, I've never been to a strip club. So
Yeah, you ain't missing anything. Now, if somebody gave me a few $1,000s and say you could go buy yourself a nice watch, okay, I've lost out a few $1,000s, but I got a nice watch, so I got something for my money.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt has made a NASCAR comment. Opening playoff race was pretty good right up to the point where Slogano won. Yeah, I hate Joey. I hate Logano. Every time he hits the wall, it makes me happy.
So y'all talking about NASCAR, I guess.
Well, Brad Pitt was.
Okay. Is it Logano? Yeah, that sounds Italian. So that made me think that maybe he was talking about Formula One because he sounds Italian. So
Formula
you're talking
One's
about
worse.
European.
Now,
European.
Dr. Bob, I'm sure Dr. Bob, every guy had that thought in the back of his head. Bring a stripper home just to meet their mom and dad, just to see their faces.
Well,
Traveling Fools is right. The internet does not smell like cocoa butter. That is true. That is true. That is part of the experience of going to a strip club is you are inundated with the smell of cocoa butter.
Cocoa butter smells good too.
Yes.
Yeah. Have you ever been to a strip club, Nate?
0 times.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. I guess maybe I guess maybe if we're ever in Atlanta, maybe Edward can take us to one of his strip clubs. But
Oh, God help you. No, don't let Edward do that. I've been to 3 strip clubs in my life. Naked women dancing on platforms and tables. Okay, wonderful. Okay, next. They were all in Atlanta. Oh, excellent question, Vandy Dandy. Does Nebraska even have a strip club? I'm sure
They
Omaha
do.
does.
Yeah, Omaha does. Yeah.
Omaha almost qualifies as a
internet.
big city.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, there's probably a couple of strip clubs in Omaha. Yeah.
Let's
yeah.
find out. Hang on.
Yeah.
There might be
Let's find
5.
out.
Yeah.
Hang on. Are there any strip clubs in Omaha?
Probably.
Ah, there are. How about that?
All right. We need names.
Okay, I'll
Saleen.
give you names. There's Club Omaha Gentlemen's Club on South 120th Street.
Yeah.
There's American Dream
Hey.
on F Street. There's Club 180 on R Plaza. And there's Spearmint Rhino Gentlemen's Club, and that's Iowa.
Well, Council Bluffs, but still, yeah.
Is
That
is
one's
Omaha
in
near
Council.
Iowa?
It's
Yeah, it
basically
is.
parts of Iowa is Council Bluffs, so it's basically in between Iowa and Nebraska. So, yeah.
Yep.
The east side of
Oh,
Omaha is Council Bluffs.
East Omaha is right on the border with Iowa.
Yeah.
Okay, so Google says there are 4 gentlemen's clubs in Omaha, Nebraska.
And
That's a
and,
fact,
there, and,
South Coast.
and and there's one in Council Bluffs.
Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
Club 180 is on R Street.
Yeah. We have a lot of letter streets and numbers.
Yeah. So,
we
if
do.
anyone was wondering if there are any strip clubs in Omaha, Nebraska, Google says there are 4 of them.
I said 5, so I was close.
Traveling Fool says there's one called Cornhole.
I mean,
No. Yeah, you should go to the Spearmint Rhino. Yeah. I liked that.
American Dream Traveling Fools has been there. What about that, TF? You ever been there?
Probably
In
not.
Nashville, there's one where women sing karaoke naked.
Ooh.
Rhino in Vegas. If you see a Cubana named Carolina, she's mine. I got dibs on her.
The hell?
So now we have a picture of a dog playing with a frisbee.
Yeah.
Crazy dog.
Dogs always want to play frisbee, but they never want to let go of the damn frisbee.
I know, right?
What is wrong with these animals? Well, they know how this shit works. You can't play frisbee with the dog if you don't drop the frisbee. You dumb
I know. Drop.
Oh, yeah. I guess he thinks they're playing tug of war. Yeah.
Probably.
Never play tug of war with anything resembling a bulldog. They lock that lower jaw, and you can't pry it open with a crowbar.
He's strong too. He's a healer. Breed. Yeah. Drop. Drop
What's
it.
the dog's name?
Duke.
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 Okay.
I call him
What
Dukey
kind of
Duke.
dog? What kind of dog is Duke?
A Texas healer, or just a healer in general. So he's a hyper dog.
Raj.
He's a hyper dog, so he's a healer. He likes to play. That's it.
Oh, there, you put it down. Yeah, no,
For
I
a
picked it
second.
up again.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Don't throw the frisbee in the house, you lunatic! Jesus Christ! Did your mama tell you nothing? Come on, man.
At least
Anyway,
I'm not.
what were we talking about? Strip clubs? Why are we talking
Oh yeah,
about?
yeah. Strip clubs, in the nation, I guess.
Okay, because we started talking about ways to throw money away.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
yeah.
I'd rather throw money away on watches. In fact, I have thrown a lot of money at watches. So, what can I tell you? I don't even want to count all my watches up anymore because it's embarrassing.
I did Dr. Bob's just for the hell of it. Aaron Rodgers didn't look that good.
Well,
Hey,
I
yes.
mean, at least he made it through week 1.
Yeah, he made it through the first. He made it through the first play. I heard. So
Yeah, he made
good
the
on
first
him.
play. He made it through the first game. Yep. Yep. But of course, that game was in San Francisco. So we need to see. We still need to see Rodgers get through a Jets
Schultz,
home game.
has anyone seen this ID before? Schultz 31. This is
Yeah,
new to me.
yeah. I've seen him on my
Okay.
on my shows. Yeah, he's a South Carolina fan. Yeah, he's good
Now
people.
he's right
He's
because
been on my panel a few times. So.
now my dad used to at various points in his life had saltwater aquariums.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you something, the rabbit hole for saltwater aquariums is very deep very quickly.
Yeah.
So he's right.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if I know you don't follow the no.
I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay,
Okay.
then.
Shut off your
I know
microphone.
I know you don't follow the no felons league for a reason of Saleen, but I don't know if you heard that the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers played in Rio de Janeiro.
Oh. Now, y'all do remember that I don't watch the National Felons League, so any talk of that league is sort of lost on me because I don't know what the hell's going on anymore.
I know. I'm just saying what I know. That's all.
Well, Sven, I mean, 10 euros. I mean, 10 bucks is 10 bucks. So I don't know. That's not really burning money. Maybe it's using money as like tissue paper.
$50 is.
Well, I got a $10 euro bet with Sven on the Mississippi State Florida game. So, but I know I'll be paying Sven 10 bucks.
Yeah. Well, like I was saying, the game that the Green Bay and the Eagles played on, they played on freaking soccer grass, and just like in the stadium, and they complained because they were
Uh-oh, somebody wants attention.
Nobody's here. The hell you want? These dogs, man. Anyways, I was gonna say they complain about slipping on the grass, even though it's not suitable for football. So I just wanted to tell you that, but I know you don't really care about NFL. So.
Yeah, but we talk about anything here, Nate. So you want to talk about it? Talk about it. I don't know that I can keep up an intelligent conversation about a league I haven't watched in 10 years.
Now, the league we all agree on is the existing fun one to watch is NHL, but
Yeah, that season can't start soon enough. I'm telling you.
right.
I'm
It's kind of
waiting,
like
and it turns out that the Boston Bruins look like they might be a decent team this year.
decent or a good team.
They might be a good team this year. They're one of the heavier teams in the NHL. They got a lot of hitters, so
That's
I'm
good.
kind of hoping that we see some Bruin players taking fools out behind the woodshed and beating the shit out of them.
Yeah, and also, what do you think about the Utah Hockey Club? I don't know why they haven't got a name yet.
I hope they do all right. Utah, believe it or not, Salt Lake City, Utah is a really good hockey town. They've been supporting a minor league team for a long time, and I think that'll be a good move for the NHL to put a team there.
I think they already did, but I know, and plus the stadium, well, not stadium, the arena, they're basically cutting off the upper bowl in the arena for their first season. I don't know why, but maybe it's because
probably because they're not selling a lot of tickets, unfortunately.
Probably, or just probably experiment just because it's your first season. So I don't know. And Salt Lake City is not that far from Denver, so.
No, it's not. I think Utah has a I think Utah has a good chance to support that team.
Yeah,
but we'll see. We'll see.
I mean, I looked at YouTube short videos of the ECHL team, the Utah Grizzlies, which is in Salt Lake City too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they love their hockey too, like you said.
Oh yeah, and the Grizzlies actually predate the ECHL. They were in the IHL until the IHL folded. And I actually saw the Utah Grizzlies when they first came into the IHL when they came to Atlanta to play the Atlanta Knights.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you something, there were actually a lot of Utah Grizzly fans that made the trip from Utah to Atlanta. And they were rabid. I mean, they were a lot of fun to hang around with too.
Yeah. So you're saying they were friendly, but still die-hard fans too.
Oh yeah, but and we were season ticket holders, my then wife and I. So, and they would have season ticket holder get-togethers before games with fans from the opposing teams. And the Utah fans were always very respectful.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, and something, Schultz, Schultz, am I pronouncing that right? I agree. I think Orlando could support an NFL team. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. I mean, they've got natural rivalries with Tampa, with Jacksonville, with Miami. And Orlando is a great media market. The only problem with Orlando is getting in and out of Orlando is an absolute fucking misery. The road system in Orlando can't handle it. So that's what I'd be worried about.
Yeah, and plus Disney World. I'm just kidding.
Vandy, I'm not going there.
But
Yeah, I've been to Utah a couple of times. When I worked for IBM, they used to send me to Utah for training. People were very friendly. Salt Lake City is a wonderful city, very clean, very nice, very safe. The only problem is they found out, they would find out I'm Jewish and they would try and convert me. I think they get extra points if they convert a Jewish person. I don't know.
I know you're going
I
to
am
get
pronouncing your
Mormons.
name correctly. Thank you. I wanted to make sure of that.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point, Vandy.
I actually, I like you said before, Omaha is almost a big city. Almost, I think it's medium hub city. I think.
I think Omaha could support an NFL team.
Yeah,
I mean, look how crazy they are for the Cornhuskers.
Oh yeah, they love their football.
Yeah, and I think the middle part of the country is grossly underrepresented with respect to pro sport franchises.
Yeah, Iowa. Well. Imagine I know there's 4 teams in each division in the NFL, and that's the problem. Like if there's gonna be one expansion team, that's gonna be a problem because it won't be even divisions. I mean, well, could it? like let's say AFC is it AFC West or is it where the KC is it KC Chiefs? Is it in the AFC West or AFC? Is it AFC North? I have no idea, but
I honestly don't know.
Oh, let me look it up because I would actually put Omaha if they had a team in that division with the Chiefs. Because I don't know if you know, Kansas City is not that far from Omaha. It's like 2 hours away.
I didn't know.
It's okay. It's 3 hours or 2 hours depending on traffic, but yeah, it's not that far at all. So yeah,
I'm not overly familiar with the geography of the Midwest.
It's okay.
I mean, as far as knowing how far things from other things are.
I just thought I'd tell you. Yeah.
I'm mostly familiar with Florida. Go figure, right?
Yep. Yeah. Damn, Vegas can take a long time. Probably taking Dookie.
You know what? I don't want to think about it. I'm just grateful he shut his camera off this time. The hell was that?
Oh, that's the dog bells. Yeah. So whenever the dogs want to go outside, they just put their nose on the bells.
He wants to go play.
Yep.
Hey, Mr. Dean, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. Oh, and just to plug it real quick, don't forget, please click that thumbs up button for me. That does help with the YouTube search algorithms. Only takes a second to do and really helps out the channel. So please, either on the way in or on the way out or whatever, please hit that thumbs up button. It is appreciated. No, Alex, I have not given my opinion about the debate. To be frank, I didn't watch the debate. To me, the debate is kind of a waste of time and effort. I already know how I'm going to vote, so I have no interest in what she has to say, and quite frankly, I don't really have any interest in what Trump has to say. I know how I'm voting, which is for Trump, and nothing is really going to dissuade me from that. I understand that the pundits out there, say that Trump didn't do as good as they had hoped he would. The cackling communist did her usual shtick. Trump was not as Trump usually is. I don't think these debates sway the needle. I don't think this debate's going to move the needle one way or the other. I think the vast majority of the voting public already knows how they're going to vote. I don't think these debates change the opinion of anybody one way or the other. So, Trump didn't perform as good as some people hoped. Okay. Cackling commie performed badly to some people. Okay. Cackling commie performed as, well to some people. Okay. In the end, my opinion is, who gives a shit?
Yeah, I wish that damn it. Yeah, I wish that RFK Jr. Hadn't dropped out, because I don't want to vote for either one of them. So
Well, I understand that. Both lied. He got fact checked. She didn't. Well, that's par for the course. 3 versus 1. Yeah, that's accurate. Dr. Bob is unburdened by what has been of the debate. True.
yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Schultz, I don't think you are alone in that point of view. But, for me, and I've said this before many times, and I'll say it again, I have always been, and I've been voting since 1984. That was the first election where I could actually vote. I was old enough to vote.
Mm-hmm. You voted for Reagan, right?
Yes, I did. But I have generally been of the opinion and of the point of view that I vote policy. I don't vote personality. I don't vote for the person. I vote for their policies. I'll give you an example.
Right.
I don't know how many people in here will remember a guy named Zell Miller.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he did the Zell Miller scholarship. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Zell Miller was something that a lot of people have not
He was
heard
the
the
governor
term
of
before.
Georgia.
Yeah, he was the governor of Georgia. He was what was known back in the day as a blue dog Democrat. That's a nickname for a Democrat who is conservative in most points of view.
Mm-hmm.
Those blue dog Democrats don't exist anymore. They're mostly died off.
Yeah.
But one election that he was in, when I was living in Georgia at the time, he was running for Senate, and his opponent was a Republican that I didn't agree with, and I agreed more with Zell Miller's policies than I disagreed, and I disagreed with the Republican more than I agreed. So I actually voted, the one and only time I ever voted for a Democrat was I voted for Zell Miller. Now, that is an example of me voting policy, not person. That's me voting for policy, not whether they have a D or an R next to their name.
As a policy, not party.
Now,
well, how do you,
Alex? I agree with
well,
you.
how do you know?
I think she was given the questions ahead.
How
of
do
time,
you know? How do you know she knew the questions?
Well, I have that gut feeling.
Mm-hmm, right.
Blue Dog Democrats went extinct in the early 2000s. I think early 2000s, not early 2010s, but you are functionally correct. The amount of people voting because she'll be the first black woman and no one is, yeah. I agree. If people, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, I think if people were voting based on policy, this would be a runaway election for Trump. But unfortunately, I think a lot of voters out there are not up on the facts and they're not educated enough. So, it is what it is. Trump is going to have to work hard to put out, stick to the facts, stick to the issues, stick to the policies, and try and hammer home his record versus hers, and see where the chips will fall where they may. So I don't know. It's going to be an interesting. I mean, we're what? We're just under 2 months from the election at this point. It's going to be an interesting couple of months to see where things land. I hope they land in the direction that favors what I believe in.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I'd like to think that even if the cackling communist wins, that America is strong enough to survive her. I'd like to think that, but my gut tells me I don't. That may not be the case in 2028, but we'll have to see what happens. Every election, things change. Every election changes the environment, even the off-year elections. I mean, let's say the Democrats win in 2024.
Mm-hmm.
What happens then in 2026? I mean, 2024 could result in a 2026 shutdown, like what happened in what am I thinking? The year 1994. Look back at what happened in 94 after Clinton was elected in 92. 1994 comes and, the Republicans are swept into majorities in both houses of Congress and effectively shut Clinton down from 94 to 96 and changed the environment.
There was that. And then when there's also government shutdown in like 2014 too. Yeah.
Yeah. So
that one was a long.
2 years, the environment.
That one was a long. Was a long shutdown too. Yeah. But it seems like, whenever there's a.
Now the construction noises are coming in. It's okay, Vic. We're about ready to shut down anyway. Yeah. Well, Vandy, what Goldman Sachs has to say about the economy after the debacle that they helped create a few years ago. I wouldn't. If Goldman Sachs told me the sky was blue, I'd go to the nearest window to make sure they were right. Yeah, Schultz, I agree. When this country was a little bit more centrist and not quite so polarized, we were in a better place. And Alex, you are correct. Yeah. And Nate, who might that be?
Scarlett Johansson.
I don't think Scarlett Johansson has that big a tatas.
It's photoshopped.
Yeah, I was about to say that looks a little AI generated to me.
Well,
But you know what? I mean, it's not unpleasant to look at. I'll give you that much.
Right. Well, I mean, I don't care for the huge balloons, but
Yeah, I'm pretty
yeah,
sure
bigger is not always better, but
yeah. Well, but think of it from the woman's point of view. They could use those things as a chin rest. Jesus Christ. But the old saying used to be, more than a handful is a waste. But
yeah,
some
yeah.
people like that. You know, something to hold on to, or flotation device. Anyway, I'm gonna shut down because it's getting close to 5 o'clock, and I gotta head over for dinner. But I'm gonna head over to TK's at 8 o'clock, or try to. And Vic, I wish you good luck with your flooring project.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Well, it's not really my flooring project, but
Yeah, but those type of flooring projects create a mess that lingers for days.
yep.
Are you going to be going live on Friday?
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all make sure you head over to Vic
Boobies.
channel, 6 p.m. on Friday, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully they'll be done by then. Yeah.
I hope so. But I appreciate you stopping by here, sir, as always.
Okay.
And good luck to you.
Okay. Thanks.
Yep. Too late, Sven. Sorry. But you can ask him later. I want to thank all of you for stopping by and letting me entertain you for a little while on a Wednesday afternoon. And episode 194 is in the books. And we'll do it all again next week. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. And also that I don't get hit by a tropical system. There are a few out there in the Atlantic that I am keeping my eye on. I don't need that kind of grief in my life. And so far, so good. Prayers to the folks in Louisiana that are about to be hit by Hurricane Francine. Hopefully it's not too bad. And the recovery is quick and painless. Y'all have a good weekend if I don't see or hear from you between now and then. Good luck to your football teams, as long as your football team isn't playing my football team. Go Memphis. Beat those scumbags from Tallahassee. I'm pulling for you. And go Gators, even though they're going to lose. Ride or die with my team. But go Gators. Fuck you, haters. Love y'all. See you next week. Bye-bye.